Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Pink Property Podcast. I'm Lee O'Brien from David Lee, here with David Kirby, my business partner and fellow director here at David Lee. Apologies for the matching uniform, it wasn't intentional, both coming with the blue stripy shirts today. On with the show.
Yeah.
Good. You wanted to talk about a few things that we've been having this week.
We've been chatting to the team this week about concerns that vendors might have before they put their property on the market. So what are you worried about? What are you thinking about before or whilst you're choosing your agent to go on the market with? So top three points that the team are finding that they're getting quizzed and asked about by vendors at the moment, those people that are thinking of selling right now. Number one, concern that you can't find the property that you want to move to. So you don't want that pressure put on you. Yeah. We get your house on the market, start getting interest.
Seems to be a cork in the bottle, doesn't it, at the moment? Because without houses coming on the market, and people are fearful of houses not coming on the market, I can't find something, therefore there isn't any houses to look at. It's like a chicken and egg situation.
Yeah.
But I often find when you've made that step of commitment that you're going to put your house on the market and you are going to enter the process, things just seem to happen. You know, it's weird, isn't it? It's so weird how many people we've had we've spoken to them about it, explained that there's going to be no pressure and that they will soon, when they're in a position, get access to properties that they might not have been able to access before. So lots of agent properties are currently being sold what agents call off book, which is essentially not on the market. So they're properties that they've been instructed on, they've got the photography on, everything is ready to go, but they've not physically put them into the portals and effectively set them live, put a sale board up. So these properties that are off market, you might be able to get a viewing of once you're sold and in a very good position. So you might really see how agents' attitude towards you change once you've actually got a buyer in tow.
Yeah, it's a hard one for us to explain, but once you're on the market and you're in that cycle, you will find something, and you'll find something quicker than you think you can. Yeah. If you're just a Rightmove browser at the moment and you think, well, I haven't seen anything for 6 months, it's a very strange thing, but you will find something. Plus, we're finding buyers will wait, so don't panic on that. If we find someone, or you find someone that wants to buy your house, they won't pressure you into moving out tomorrow. They know you need to find something. Just be honest and upfront from the beginning. They'll wait and you'll find something.
And that's really the agent's role in the process there, isn't it? An agent needs to stand between you and the buyer and effectively protect your interests to make sure that you've got an ample opportunity to go and find somewhere and that pressure doesn't come mounting upon your shoulders. And I find the best way around that is just communication. It's just talking to both parties, ensuring that everybody knows that there is activity, there is stuff going on. And I find that, as long as that communication is open, people are much more forgiving and flexible around timelines.
Absolutely. Number two, is my house ready to put on the market? Is it ready to be for sale? So we obviously go around and speak to our clients and advise on what works could or shouldn't be done. And that seems to be a concern at the moment. Should I finish the fence panel that's blown down? Do I need to repaint the bathroom? Am I ready to go? That is a massive issue at the moment. And we're finding people are hanging on a bit too long, probably. So
it is important. It is important, isn't it? And I just wonder whether that sometimes it causes that procrastination of it's like, is it quite right? Is it ready? We actually recorded a really good video a month or so back around preparing your home for sale, preparing your house for the ideal viewing. I'll get Jack to put a YouTube link into the comments of that episode, because that would be really helpful for you to just have a look through and just establish what we really want out of the ideal home to bring to market. And the closer you can get to that, then the more chances are of generating great interest and getting top money for your home.
And discuss with us. Let us help you make that decision. Because yes, we do want the property to look great, and obviously so do you as the vendor. But is 95% right good enough?
Yeah, maybe.
So again, talk to your agent,
Yes.
talk to us, whoever you've selected, and make sure that we can give you the advice on that. Otherwise, like Lee said, you could be sitting there waiting forever and never actually get on the market. So
And just one last thing on that. Actually, if there is a particular job that you are either struggling with or are a bit not sure where to start on, talk to us about it, because we might well know a local tradesman. We've got a big property management business that we've got to deal with lots of tradesmen in and out of the office here all the time. So if there is a particular job, like you say, like is there a fence or is there some lights that need fixing, a front door that needs rehanging, I don't know what it might be, but let us know, talk to the agent, and we might well be able to put you together with a trusted local tradesman that could do that job for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Point 3 is around pricing. Have you got the right asking price? Have you been given the right figure that you feel confident with?
It can cause quite some confusion, can't it, in the market? Often you get some stories where we've been in and people have had a massive range of pricing. So before they've actually made the decision as who to choose from, they might have a £100,000 difference in asking price between one agent and the next, and it's how do you then find that confidence to go, is it the right price?
And actually, I think with you as the client, most people have a bit of a gut feel on what they think their house is probably worth. And if agents are too far off that, I feel, you feel concerned. And that's where, this sort of unease comes in. Have we got the price
unnerving,
right?
isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's down to, knowledge, experience, other properties that have sold, evidence, and that's where a good agent will fight their corner really to show you that they have got their price right.
What are we giving to a client at the moment at valuation that really confirms that?
Yeah, I think we offer a great valuation report that we use a company called Sprift that power our reports, that shows so much detail on previous properties that have sold, other properties that are on the market at the moment, completed, under offer. Also has a sort of a computer says figure of what the market's done over the last 2 to 20 years, whenever you last bought your house. So there's a lot of evidence in that really shows what your house should be worth or where it should sit in the market. So that's one form of it.
Yep. And I think the experience then gets layered on top of that. So there is evidence based. So like you say, with the Sprift reports, there's ONS data, land registry data, some real the main players in the market that have got this evidence, and then our experience then allows us to reflect and adjust on that figure depending on the live market at the time.
Absolutely.
So there is a problem with some of the algorithm-based pricing tools, is that they are historic, because a lot of the pricing is dictated by land registry data,
which is completed sales.
Completed sales that don't necessarily appear on that system for 2 to 3 months after completion. Whereas within 2 to 3 months, certainly over the fast-moving market that we're in at the moment, markets are changing rapidly. Prices are increasing, and we are able to get stronger prices than some of the algorithm-based pricing models are coming up with at the moment. So you need to trust the agent's opinion, but I think you need to pick an agent that you trust, and you need to understand the type of experience that agent has got, some of the work and the transactions that they've been involved in your area, to give them that local knowledge, and talk and quiz them on that. Ask them what type of properties they've sold similar to yours. Talk to them about clients that they may have for your home, and try to establish if these people do exist, or whether it is just an agent picking a figure out of the air to try and impress you with the hope of getting it on the market and then bringing that price down over time to try and bring it closer to the market response. So trusting that agent, but quiz them on it. Quiz them on their experience. Quiz them on what they've done in the market, how long they've been working in the market, so that you have real confidence that you're dealing with an expert and that expert's giving you the right advice.
Absolutely. So that's our top 3 concerns that we're finding from local sellers at the moment. Hopefully that's answered your questions.
Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.